This is what real men do. And then after that, I'm going to sit back and put my feet up and chill. And invite some motherfuckers over my house to forget about it. Forget about you. Because when I'm in jail and I'm locked up and I'm gone, you going to forget about me. Fuck out of here. Generations talking about, for generations, years and years and years, men ain't protecting and providing. Every time one try to protect and provide, try to teach you something, lead in the right way, it's a problem. You want to gaslight and use the system to try to take me down because you understand the system works in your advantage. Because they don't like us neither. The fuck out of here. Man, free Pat Beverly.
Dreams come true. I can grow without.
Welcome back, y'all. So, Patrick Beverly was arrested a few days ago for an assault charge that he had caught against his own sibling. And we're going to actually read up on it real quick because I actually have the article right here. But I do want to say, stick around for the end of the video so I can get my 2 cents about this whole topic and why I feel like this is the time for people to start segregating themselves away from certain things that they know that are going to cause future harm, not only for them, but the other people that they care about as well. So former NBA player Patrick Beverly was arrested in Texas, Fort Bend County, Texas. I don't know where that's at. I'm down here in Texas myself. I don't even know where that is. Former NBA player Patrick Beverly was arrested Friday in Fort Bend, Texas. And according to court records, it says he was charged with assault. I guess he assaulted his family member, his sister, and I guess her boyfriend. And he's being charged with a third-degree felony. This is nothing to be played with. They're saying that his bond was set at $40,000, but I'm pretty sure he already bonded out. Fort Bend deputies respond to 5500 block of Lady Lau Way and Rosharon, Fort Bend County for a report of assault. They said, according to the sheriff's office, they found that the violent incident had happened between family members. Beverly's attorney released the following statement: Patrick Beverly has no criminal record, which is actually that's good. That's just very good, you know. He cares deeply about his little sister, a young lady, a minor, given that when he unexpectedly found her alone in the home with an 18-year-old man in the middle of the night, he was understandably concerned, as any brother would be about his sister. However, we don't believe what followed happened the way it's been described, and we look forward to the opportunity to address that in court. The investigation is ongoing. Details at this time of publishing were limited. Patrick Beverly is a well-known player with stints on the court with the Houston Rockets, Los Angeles Clippers, Los Angeles Lakers, Chicago Bulls, 76ers, and so on and so forth. He was a second-round pick in 2009. And that's my man right there with the I eat face. So, there's a lot to break down here. First and foremost, I do want to say putting your hand on women is not okay. The only time I feel like it is justifiable is if a woman put her hands on you. And it depends on the size of that woman and the size of you. Make it make sense. Women put your hands on you, just walk away. Don't put your hands on a woman, just walk away. But the reason why is because there's so much stigma behind this issue. We live in 2025, y'all. People are absolutely aware of all their advantages that they get in life. I know that I'm black. I know my advantages when I go certain places. I know that you know what you are. You know what your advantages are when you go certain places. And women know that their advantages are when they're doing these things. This right here is one of those cases where I'm going to say proudly that I think a lot of men need to just segregate themselves away from women, unless you're looking to just have fun for the night. And now this is his sister. But overall, in general, I see a lot of men losing their freedom or whatever it is, freedom, their dignity, they get canceled, whatever the case may be. We've seen Shannon Sharp. We've seen all of these different cases, okay? Over women that just make these choices to do things, and then you show up and you think because they've always told you should be a protector, a provider, or this guy didn't protect me, and I hate these kind of men, or these men don't do this. So you try to meet up and do those kind of things to impress them, or not impress them, but to make sure that they feel comfortable, and they still just go the opposite direction and do something completely opposite anyways. And that's because most of the time, Women understand that they know what they winning. They know what they're getting. In this case right here, we have an underage girl dating a adult man. Is it legal in Texas? Maybe. But if this was opposite, most people would say somebody's taking advantage of somebody. Actually, in this case right here, most people would say that the guy's taking advantage of his little sister. Why don't you go get somebody your own age? That's what y'all say about everything else, right? But in this case right here, that didn't happen like that. This young lady decided that she was going to date a grown man, meet him at a park. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't give y'all the backstory. I watched a video before. I watched another video, and it gave a different breakdown. So this breakdown of the other story that I watched was Patrick Beverly wasn't there. He actually got called over. The young lady's mother or somebody else that was like the head of the household was there, realized that the daughter wasn't there because she snuck out the house to go meet her boyfriend at the park, an 18-year-old at the park at 12 o'clock at night. It is 2025. We know why you went to the park at midnight to hang out. You could have went to the park to hang out at any other time throughout the day, but you decided to do it at 12 o'clock with an adult 18-year-old man who probably graduated high school and has nothing on his mind but sex. And your brother is trying to protect you from predator like that, but instead you're going to decide to be on that man's side because you love him, quote unquote. Like we never heard a woman say she loved a man before, and then 2 weeks later now she hate him, and now her brother or her dad has to defend her, or so on and so forth. We living in a time where people know exactly their advantages. They know what they get out of a situation, and they will milk it. They will milk it. And in this situation right here, Patrick Beverly is taking a big hit. First and foremost, Patrick Beverly doesn't even have the kind of name in the media that's going to come across how this case popped up. It didn't come across like, oh, Patrick Beverly's an angel. No, he's always in the media or the headlines for being erratic and doing things. So right now, this is just making the situation a whole lot worse, brother. And this is why I think a lot of men need to take this heat of this. I've taken heat of it. I've absolutely just segregated myself away from women. I don't talk to them. I don't want to talk to them. You have to come talk to me. You had to leave your presence to come say something to me because they could say anything. And next thing you know, I'm the bad guy. And the reason why, I'm getting carried away. The reason why is because everybody thinks hero and villain. Young men, we're raised to always treat women a certain way. Don't hit them, be nice to them, have manners, respect, love them. And not only that, we actually like y'all too. We actually like you. You hear me? Silly. And then women are raised to do what? Always watch out for that man. He's going to do that. He's going to do that. So in women's eyes, men are villains. In men's eyes, we don't see women as villains. We see them as people that need to be protected, precious items, something we need to karma, coddle, put up, make sure we treasure it. But women don't value themselves like that. They don't look at themselves like that. They look at themselves like the villain. They don't look at themselves like the hero. So in this situation right here, this young lady knows exactly what she's doing. She knows her brother's an NBA player. She knows her family has status now. They probably live in these type of neighborhoods where you don't see a lot of crime and a whole bunch of other stuff going on. What's going on? Why would she do that? Why would she do that? Now, I didn't finish that story. Patrick Beverly came home, and the mother had found out whatever because she called him over there, and she called him over there after she finally got the girl back in the house. And then the mom got the girl back in the house, and then she told the little girl to call the boyfriend and tell him to come back over there. Come back over here. What you mean? You ain't about to just drop her off at the middle of the night. You need to introduce yourself so we can meet you like we should have met you in the first place, and we can have a conversation, and we can set some rules and some boundaries around here so y'all just don't think y'all could do whatever it is that y'all want to do at young ages, especially with my daughter or my little sister. These are the issues that separate Republicans from Democrats. Because I know what a Republican is say right now. But anyways, yeah, so apparently the situation started to get heated up. because Patrick Beverly was still in the house trying to talk to his sister, and the sister's probably snapping back at him. I ain't gotta tell him what to do. I'm this, I'm that. Whole time, the whole family eating off of this man's paycheck, this man's pockets. You wouldn't even be in this position right now. Matter of fact, I'm cutting him off. I'm cutting them off. My freedom, my money, everything I work for is way more important in this little relationship. Since you want to be whatever, a mattress princess, go be one. Go be one. My sister or not, shamed. Whole family. Anyways, yeah. So they get into it. Now, this is where things escalate, and it becomes a little iffy because the sister says, at this point of the conversation and argument, Patrick Beverly goes and then lunges at her, grabs her by her throat for at least 30 seconds, chokes her, and she can't breathe. He throws her on the bed, stands over, and tells her he'll beat her up, whatever the case. I mean, maybe he hit her. I don't know. I forgot what they said about that part. Also, the boyfriend that was there, he also pressed him as well too. I don't know if the boyfriend tried to speak up and defend the girl or what, but he also pressed him too, proceeding to follow him and I guess force him out the house, whatever the case may be. And that's how he got his assault charge. Now, with him being a high status person in society, of course, they're going to charge him with the max. They're going to blow the situation out of proportion because this is money. Media, money, media. It is what it is. And he's in media. He's a podcaster now. He's doing all of these. I mean, I'll get on him later. But right now, I'm giving him. I'm sparing you, Pat, because I think this is a lesson that I'm gonna put out here that a whole bunch of men need to learn. Leave these women alone. Leave these women alone. I'm gonna tell you, leave these women alone. You gonna either be a slave to women, or you gonna be a king. You're going to be a slave to women, or you're going to be a king. Unless you run across women that have some real respect for themselves and understand why they don't do certain things that they're going to do, because it's going to have a ripple effect on the people around them. Like making babies, and you got to call your mom and your granny or somebody to watch the baby when it comes to you have to take care of the baby. Or maybe you got to call Patrick Beverly and ask him for some money so you can get a nanny. I'm telling y'all, bro, they got us hypersexual. All we think about is sex. Now all they put on every social media thing is sex. They got sex everywhere because they don't want your black self to make it to the top. You're going to be a slave to the woman, bro. Leave these women alone, bro. I mean it, bro. Leave these women alone. They not for us, bro. They not for us. They for them, bro. They own them now. They own them now, bro. They not for us. They not for us, bro. But I got respect for everybody. I love women. I love men. I love everybody. I just want to see less men in prison. And too many times, men are going to prison trying to be the protector and the provider that these women had complained for generations us black men weren't, or us men weren't. And when we try to do that by standing 10 toes solid down on what we believe in, these are the things that happen because they know they can get you arrested and lie on you and ruin your whole life because you follow the rules of the Bible. It's your boy DtaeNoDinero, man. Let me know what y'all think about this video. Do y'all think Patrick Beverly is in the wrong, or do y'all think he's in the right? Do y'all believe that he actually assaulted his little sister, or do y'all think that it was a misunderstanding and that this is being blown out of proportion in order to make him look like the bad guy? And also, y'all, Texas don't play, man. I ain't gonna lie. That Texas jail system don't play, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. But it's your boy DtaeNoDinero, man. Make sure y'all stay tuned for the next one. Peace out. Silly butts. Talking about you in love. How the fuck you in love at this age? You ain't seen all these other women out here having these babies and going through all of this turmoil? Oh, well, somehow in some way you got optimistic throughout all the turmoil that they going through, and instead of you working on bettering yourself and having a better career in life and becoming wealthy and rich so you could actually pick the right man, you in love, soaking up all my motherfucking money in my motherfucking house. I'm paying all the motherfucking bills around this bitch. Get the fuck out of my house. Fuck is you talking about? Shit don't make no fucking sense. You so thirsty to have some fucking sex. Wanna lose your virginity. You wanna get the beast down, huh? At 16. Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of my house. Exactly what I would have said. I wouldn't have said shit. I would have beat his ass and get the fuck out of my motherfucking house. Everybody. Mom, dad, uncle, sister, everybody gotta fucking go. Fuck is y'all talking about? This is what real men do. And then after that, I'm gonna sit back and put my feet up and chill. And invite some motherfuckers over my house to forget about it. Forget about you. Cause when I'm in jail and I'm locked up and I'm gone, you gonna forget about me. Fuck out of here. Generations talking about, for generations, years and years and years, men ain't protecting and providing. Every time one try to protect and provide, try to teach you something, lead in the right way, it's a problem. You want to gaslight and use the system to try to take me down because you understand the system works in your advantage. Because they don't like us neither. The fuck out of here. Man, free Pat Beverly.
Show me I should love you. You complete me, but I might be fooled. In my world, dreams come true. I can't grow without